Something I realized like last week is that I do the countdown and then it's actually like I start recording before I do the countdown, and I just realized that doesn't make any sense. Anyways, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, morning. Peace, love, and happiness. This is episode 14 of BTA podcast.
Only? I feel like we've done more. Or
it
less.
Feels like it's been more too, but it's only.
It also feels like it's been less.
I am
it
Ali.
It doesn't feel like it's been the exact amount.
Joined by Lachlan.
Hello.
Dillon.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Collie.
Buenas noches.
Jarool.
Yeah, morning.
Sharma.
Hello.
First and foremost, how are y'all doing?
Shit.
Send it.
Yeah.
I feel like I have this image like memorized by now.
I don't, because I have to pick it out to make way for the other things I temporarily store in my brain.
That makes sense.
I'm about to
yes.
These are aggressive, so.
Yes.
Hey, why?
Kelly.
Hey, why 7?
I did it.
I did it gonna sound real crazy, but I find 7 started to look like a primary school crush, and that really.
Alright.
Okay. Okay.
No one
Everybody's look like somebody Collie know, bro. That's crazy.
Collie be like seeing me like everywhere he's go.
I think that's a disease. I don't think that's a good thing.
Colin, you okay, bro?
Nah, I was in work the other day, and I could have swear I see like a taller version of Collie. I know when I hear this my voice, I was like, nah, not Collie.
I love that like nobody said how they doing. You all just
I was
waiting.
I'm gonna say like a 4 because I'm tired.
Solid 5 because the schedule got thrown off.
Yeah. Do tough.
Yeah, I'm like a 5-2 because book report.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say honestly, I feel I'm a 7 because I just happy to be amongst all there again.
Wow.
3 because book report. I don't know, though, on 5, 3, but what do you
Yeah,
have?
you feeling real good with our book report, bro.
Yeah, I feel relevant though. Honestly, like
up to a 5.
you could only be stressed if you let yourself be stressed, So
just don't be sad, bro.
Just don't be stressed. Just less.
Just don't be stressed. Yeah.
I gonna drop out in 2022 October.
So
That's when I graduate. Wait, no, is it? No, that's not true. That's not true.
Another day.
That's not true. Anyways, yeah, whatever.
Anyways, this episode brought to you by the following struggle tweet. Lachlan, please go ahead and read it.
Oh, it's me.
A good one.
I didn't realize how ironic this was when this first got posted, but petition to reach KL how to read.
Nice.
Yeah, morning.
Meat.
Let me go.
Meat.
Unless one topic of this
Nico.
podcast is a 2,000 word breakdown of the works of Stuart Hall, I'm gonna need y'all to relax me.
Yeah, we start.
Let me ask you one question.
What we think about Stuart Hall, fellas? Like right off the bat. What we think?
Base.
He was alright, dude.
Alright, dude.
Wait, what are you talking about?
That's how I know Wally didn't read that book, dog.
No, he was alright, dude. No, it's true. He was alright, dude. He was on dialysis.
Listen, my brain, no work.
Same.
I need to reread the entire book tomorrow. So I actually do it properly.
So what you're saying is next week.
You all read the book? That's crazy.
Daddy Dillon, I'm about to pull up that thing, deconstructed the points of the book, and say, well, that's me there.
No, I am going to write this. I am going to write this report without reading the book.
You sure?
I do it once, I can do it again.
You do it once.
Reminds me of. Oh, that's why I want to story.
Listen, Dylan, I'll tell you this. I do teach, but at least I started off knowing that how it's not a good idea to write a book report on a book you'd never read.
I disagree.
Really gonna try that way.
I just said in my let me ignore Caribbean. In my 4 courses, each course, if I know more in that course, I doing worse in it. I just saying right now.
That's
So,
what?
Ooh.
No.
That is
What do you
knowledge,
say?
your knowledge affecting your performance.
What do you literally
Yeah.
say?
No, like
in the
Elaborate
the
extensively.
less I know for the course, the better I do in the in courses and the tutorials and the labs.
So what
once
you
you're done,
mean
you're
to
done.
say is some of the courses, the exams are easier and you are able to get
Yeah,
things
this
wrong.
just sounds like an application problem, bro.
Right? If he saying it. Like I really get it too.
It's the knowledge, but it's the knowledge.
But
Yeah, we're
yeah,
hindering, you know.
so we get into it.
The knowledge.
The
We're
reason
getting
that,
into it.
I mentioned the schedule being thrown up earlier is because this Saturday is Diwali. This is why we
Yeah.
are filming on a Wednesday instead of a Saturday.
Happy Diwali. Shub shub.
In advance. Shub Diwali in advance.
Shub shub.
Yeah. So
Sure.
I just wanted to get y'all to talk about your Diwali traditions. Lachlan, you go first. You go down the line. All right, thank you,
I
Lachlan.
wake up and I live my life normally, and then I
Wake
have
up.
a conversation, and someone's like, "Oh, today's Diwali." I'm like, "Yo, that's crazy," and then live my life.
Thank you, Lachlan. Dillon.
When
To us, it's not really a religious thing. It's like a cultural thing. So we don't actually do any prayers or anything at all. We just cook food, invite people over, light dinners, just for the tradition, you know. And that's it. Yeah.
So it's like Christmas.
But
Okay,
Indian.
Wait, hold on. I think I
Hey,
didn't
Sharma is the
really want
only
to
Hindu
have
here.
actual content.
Yeah.
Oh.
Meat.
Sharma is the only religious one here. So go ahead.
The only pure blood hit.
What's his religion?
Meat.
Oh, shut up.
what I do every
Good
Diwali like wildly varies based on if any of my friends invite me out to Diwali. If they don't, I do not do anything. Like
Oof.
it is basically a completely normal day to me. If they do, well, what?
Collie.
I mean, okay. Well, usually my grandmother would gather up all the children of the family and we'll buy fireworks and we basically lighting fireworks whole night until either all the days light out or all the children end up getting tired and dropping out.
Collie.
Oh, so it's because of
wait,
your
hold on.
grandmother I can't sleep.
Also, Collie, I would like to respectfully say that stop lighting fireworks. Please, the
Yeah,
animals
bro.
do not like it. Stop that
What?
tradition. Don't do it.
I mean, we just did the routine thing, but that's like early
That's
on.
not what I just said,
That
Collie.
man come
Damn, that man said eating roti and fireworks.
Yeah, Collie,
That might
I'm
lie.
saying do not
That
light
might lie.
fireworks. It's not good for the animals around the area.
It's true, but it's not like we just buy any loud, like
You mean like the
loud,
big ones or like the scratch bombs?
Yeah, like the scratch from something
Scratch
like
I mean,
bombs
pop-
are loud.
all we just
All
buy
them
is the
loud.
little
the little
the one.
beeping.
Scratch bombs
Yeah.
are loud as fuck. But
No, not scratch bombs.
Exactly.
We buy.
Starlight School and the ones that you just pelt
Yeah.
on the floor and just go.
Yeah, that's the
down
only two
closer.
we buy.
Yeah.
The one that's enabled domestic terrorism.
It's
You can
true.
never go around people that have that, but they just get violent.
Yeah, dog. I remember I pelt a man with a whole pack, like full any bag filled.
Oh,
That's just
Yeah.
target
That'd be fun.
harassment.
That'd be fun.
let's be
I remember
fun.
somebody tried to bust open the pack. Well, they tried to open the pack, but then up busting it open, and literally all the pops simultaneously pop on the ground.
Nah, that's called
Take,
efficiency.
You could also like shred the Starlight and put 2 bottle caps and make your own one.
Hey, I used to do that. It's so cool. It's like a volcano.
Jarool, you go
Oh,
ahead.
that was
What's your
fun.
tradition, Jarool?
I'm sorry.
You only had.
What about you,
Right.
Jarool?
Oh, for me?
Yeah. Nah, the next Jarool, boy.
Nah, he's the brown owl who just come by. I decided like to name that one Jarool because he looked the closest like me. Anyways,
Oh,
All right.
so why does do for Diwali honestly? Bust fireworks, is it? Like my
I'm
stepmother
about to run
does.
hands with both of you.
My stepmother does come up with like, "Hey, Joel, we gonna visit my cousin. And we gonna bust fireworks. Also, could you like not beat my cousin's son ass in FIFA too hard?" And I was like, if he sucks at FIFA, then he need to know he needs to suck at FIFA.
is not really a football player, so
Yeah, you don't even
but
like
he
play
with
football,
that
dog. What the
concept
hell?
to get so
Yeah,
much into
Hannah,
FIFA, right?
you don't need to play football to play FIFA, right?
FIFA
True.
easy.
But it's like, you know,
I
like the
mean,
fundamentals of football, you know, it's a green in the game.
No. I don't play football, but I know the fundamentals of football. Like I know the
yeah.
fundamentals of sports. I just don't play them.
Fundamentals.
Oh yeah.
I had the brain knowledge for it, but not the
Right,
body
right.
for it.
Yeah, I understand.
Who does really get asked in FIFA, boy?
Sharma, I will skip
Ongo.
over you because you have the most content. And so
I
I'll
was
let you.
gonna say that.
Yeah, I'll let you go
The
last.
one thing we need is content.
So basically, like grandmother's side of the family is all Hindu, so that side like celebrates Diwali. And basically, I just go by my grandmother, and she like do all the cooking and stuff. She makes sweets and light dinners, and that's it. I don't go prayers at all. Maybe like once in a blue moon I'll go prayers, but that's about it. It's just food. It's just food.
Okay, yes, man, it's out here, boy.
But
It's
what?
alright though.
What?
Nice.
I just see I don't go like Hindu prayers, Collie. Oh God, Collie.
Yeah, don't worry. Alright, okay.
Okay, Sharma, please
I'll
go
leave
ahead.
it right.
Okay, well, for Diwali, it's just we celebrated at my father's house. So it's just my sister, me, and my father. And my sister and I do most of the cooking. And well, in the morning, I am usually the one to go and soak the diyas and stuff. Okay, I do that. And we cook for like the whole day
Well,
until
it
like
is
after
cook.
lunch. Oh gosh, like roti and thing, roti, chan,
Prayers
aloo,
food.
mango, so yeah, ting.
Man,
Yeah.
jump shit
Gosh, boy.
for you to
And then
now I'm basketball play.
my father and I make the parasad. My sister kind of watches because she kind of weak and he's had to be kind of strong to hold the partner. So I was the strong one, and then my father. So it is. And after we finish all that, it's like 5 o'clock, and then it's time for my sister and I to go and shower, and my father to go and shower. And then we do prayers, but not like a full puja that people will do yearly and stuff. It's just like a small thing that is alone, and we just wait until he's finished, and he just have to put like 9 days around the house to represent like the 9 goddesses. And my sister and I do that when he's done, and then we light
9
deers.
goddesses.
Yeah,
Yes.
then we light deers, and that's it. We don't really light fireworks and thing. People come over and make gifts and stuff. And then my neighbor and I normally we walk around like the streets and we give out parasad to like people living on the street. But I don't know if you'll do that this year because COVID. But yeah,
Mm.
Unfortunately, that thing
I
still
think that's
exists.
it. I think that's
Yeah,
it.
boy.
Nice.
Y'all peep them COVID graphs in America. Yikes!
Yeah, it was like
It is
everything was.
Wait.
horrific right now.
When I was younger and I
Yikes.
never used to help or do anything because I was too young, what I used to do without fail every Diwali was just lie down on the couch while everybody else cooked and watch a set of Indian movies all day. Because on like TV6 used to have like Indian movies for the entire day, and it's just like I want to watch TV. That was nice. I miss those
Sherman, you
times.
do that now?
I cannot. You didn't hear my school story before this? Shit, boy.
It's every day for you now.
Shut up.
Every day,
Am I
bro.
wrong?
Okay,
No.
my apologies.
I just here to say is I kind of vex that I shit your Sharma out I get in my bag of kurma, but
You still on that, boy?
All that rage, my colleague.
How many weeks ago was that?
Like
Many.
maybe.
Man was looking for that Kurma, but
Nice. Does anybody have any closing remarks about Diwali that you'd like to share?
I'm going to want to die if people in my neighborhood light fireworks. Because
Yeah,
people in my
please
neighborhood
lay off the fireworks. I'm telling you.
notoriously have no consideration for anyone. And thus, if over the weekend, when I'm trying to finish off the last of my projects, I have to listen to fireworks into the morning, I'm going to commit a crime.
Nice.
I was
I think on that note, we can move on.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
The figure they are. The harder they fall.
No.
Lachlan, be quiet.
Mm.
You did this to yourself.
I didn't realize.
Anyways,
Lachlan is no more.
so yeah, we finally gonna like do this and actually talk about childhood TV shows. After putting it off,
word?
yeah, I think this is the 4th week now that we said we're gonna do
Oh,
this.
wait.
Yes, sir. Finally gonna be done. Unless, something happens in between now and the next 5 seconds, we're actually going to do this.
Hey, did you
Yes,
hear about that event that happened?
Wait, you could repeat that?
Hey, who's outside?
Collie,
Wait, nah, don't. Nah, we good. We
if
good.
I meet leave as soon as you say we're gonna do childhood TV shows.
He don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
Man had a horrible childhood. It's alright.
Oh god. Well, Lachlan. But yeah,
You know.
y'all wanna do reverse order this time instead of like going down the line in the same order again?
Am I first? No,
How
I'm
the
not.
hell
Okay.
you go be first?
Oh god, I see something different. I'll just ask.
I'll go first. One of my favorite shows growing up was Digimon. I love
Yes.
Digimon, especially the theme song. It's very catchy. If you know the English one they're talking about. Japanese one is also excellent, but I never heard
Yeah.
it because I don't live in Japan. When I was younger, that
That's
is.
true.
So yeah, love Digimon. I also love a lot of the stuff Cartoon Network had. I was just basically living on Cartoon Network.
Yeah, classic Cartoon Network. Which is
You all know like all the shows I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did
Codename
you ever
Kids
used to
Next
watch
Door.
that one show,
Johnny
Mega Sex LR?
Bravo.
Was that Lachlan?
Did you ever used to watch Mega Sex LR, or was that a fever dream I had?
I know the show, but I never watched it. I did not like it.
Okay.
That was like that one show you would probably watch 1 or 2 episodes of if you had never really watched it as a child. You probably see at least 1 or 2 episodes.
They
of that.
heavily advertised it, but I just never cared. Anyway, Sharma, what about you?
I the TV shows that come to mind from my childhood is Sabrina the Teenage Witch, like the
Anime
the
show,
good one.
uh,
The
The good one.
Reba McIntyre. I don't know if y'all know who's that.
Love that show.
Yeah, I used to watch her show a
Okay.
lot, the Reba show. And then there was this other one named Bewitched, and it had this witch that used to like twiddle her nose and stuff used to happen,
Did I
and it
still
was
show
really
that to me
fun.
actually
It was nice.
on
Yeah.
TV6?
So those are the shows that I thought about first. Yeah, it's really good. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello,
Nice.
hello, hello.
Jarool?
Yeah, Jarool.
Childhood TV shows. That's a good one, bro. I'll admit, if it's one thing, it's Codename Kids Next Door. That was my shit back then.
Yeah, that was
Mm.
great.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was not that.
Like I did try to watch all the episodes, and then I see like the season finale of the series, and I was like, "Wow, growing up is shit."
Yeah,
I know
bro.
I hear,
Oh
I know
god.
I know I hear 20 years old looking back in my childhood, and I just like, you know what? I ain't changed. My body just get older, but in reality, I saw the mental capacity of my childhood age. I stupid.
I'm sure if like 5-year-old Jarool was here, he'd be very proud of you. He might also just laugh at you.
Yeah, and that's why I would beat up my past self.
Damn.
And honestly,
Should
the
I
only
run
thing,
hands with myself?
I know younger me would
Your
laugh at me
hands, youngest self,
for the
bro.
position I am in.
You being
in
your father.
in all
figure,
honesty,
bro.
Horst, in all honesty, if I could go back, like how they did in some of them shows back then, where the main character went back in time to tell their past self to do something that they should have done to make their life better, I would beat it into my past self. I'd say, you better can do this, or else you're
So
gonna
you,
end up like
what you're
me.
saying is you're gonna cause your past self your current trauma.
No,
Jarool, you created a
Alright,
paradox,
alright.
bro.
Yeah, bro.
No, I wouldn't cause him that trauma. I would just be like, listen,
Different
you're gonna
trauma.
suffer. You're gonna suffer through this and that because you do this and this. So like, don't do this and this, and instead do this and that instead, so you don't have to worry about getting beat by for so and so.
Jarool, why are you
Wait
trying
till
to like? Why are you trying to give your 7-year-old self existential dread?
Because he needs to know what gonna happen in our future.
our
Yeah.
future.
Alright.
You know what I mean? Your future self have to go back and beat yourself again and create the cycle.
Yeah, and I don't care. I don't care.
It's a time paradox.
We're getting off track.
Yeah.
Collie, you go. Where you here?
What?
wanna
My
say?
last.
You're not last either. How the hell you be last? Collie.
Wait. Why I really watch? Okay, sorry. My bad. I really watching something different.
I don't know
Alright,
what
let me
what you watching.
Let me see. Well, there was Yu-Gi-Oh on every Sunday morning. I would wake up
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
every Sunday morning to watch Yu-Gi-Oh. Dog.
Yeah.
It was so good. What else? I used to watch a better Pokemon from Johto to Master Quest and then Advance. I don't think I watch too much of
Advanced
Advance.
battle.
I don't think I watched too much of Advance, but yeah, those were the 3 seasons that I ended up growing up watching with Pokemon. Some good Cartoon Network classics. Yeah, John Bravo.
Oh my god.
Like I said,
Yeah, everyone.
Ren
Yeah, I
and
love Johnny Bravo.
Stimpy.
Y'all
Yeah.
remember Shaolin Showdown?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Shaolin.
Yeah.
You don't
I
get me
was gonna say
started
that
with
one.
that.
Oh, could I
Oh,
miss that? Good.
I forgot it. Sorry, Dillon. You could say it again.
This one.
You could say
I
it
need,
again.
wait, I need Jackie Chan cartoon. You know the Jackie Chan cartoon?
Yeah, boy.
Nah,
That was
I
And
don't
also
remember.
Samurai Jack.
I remember American Dragon Jake Long.
I
That
mean,
one too. Holy
I
shit.
never watched
And
American.
Puka. You all know Puka?
Oh
No.
yeah.
Nah, I don't know.
Good.
Puka
You
is
know what
really
else?
good.
You know what else was a good show? You know what else was a good show? Danny Phantom.
Yeah.
Puka.
Yeah, I never really watched much of it though, so I
I
can't really
never
tell you
watched it.
how good it
Never.
was.
Collie, please
Copy.
continue.
Yeah. Basically, those 2 shows, a good bit of the Cartoon Network classics, a bit of Nickelodeon, like SpongeBob, but that's about it. But I mean, everybody's watched SpongeBob nowadays
I
anyway.
love
Most of them.
SpongeBob, dude. Like really SpongeBob. I can still watch that.
Yeah, at least SpongeBob was great.
Classic.
Yeah. Rest in
Mhm.
peace, Lug, the original voice actor.
Rest in peace, Stephen Hillenburg.
But yeah. That's just to name a few.
Nice. Dillon. It reads on.
I'm gonna name the 2 things that single-handedly probably create my twisted humor is probably Flapjack and Flapjack and Billy and Mandy. I feel that was like the best shows to me.
Well, Billy and Mandy was low key, but Flapjack was really
Flapjack
on a whole other
aged
level
so
there.
incredibly well.
Yeah, it's so good. It's like we had Powerpuff Girls. I really enjoyed Powerpuff Girls as well.
Same.
I mean, I would have mentioned it, but
Especially whenever Blossom bust out the mech, I was like, no way.
remember when they tried to revamp off of Girls like twice?
Yeah, and that did not go good.
It went
Um,
downhill.
what else we had? Impossible, but only because I thought Shigo was
Mhm.
cute, and then
Mhm.
um
Mhm.
Right.
and yeah, well, like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, SpongeBob. Yeah, that's about it really. I can't really think about anything else. I mean, the real obscure one. Oh wait, no, how can I forget Dexter's Laboratory?
I didn't actually watch that one
Yeah.
as much.
Puzzle's Home for Imaginary Friend.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I used to watch it
10 out of
every
10.
single day after school.
Good.
Every
But when I
day.
saw that drawing finale, I was just like, don't
Yeah,
stop.
You know what got me was the special with Wilt would explain like Wilt's origin.
And how he
Yeah.
was
Oh,
like,
yeah, I know
Yeah.
that one.
That
I
shit
think
like
all of them
ate me up on
explain
the
the
inside, and I was
origins
like, when I was like,
eventually.
yeah.
I think all of them explain the origins. The main
Yeah,
characters
but
explain the
specifically
origins.
That
like
movie
Wilt's
explained all
origin.
their origins.
And,
Lou and Mac was kind of depressing, though.
Yeah,
It had Ed, Edd and Eddie,
love
but
that.
the
Love that show.
love Ed and Eddie. But the hidden gem for me was Camp Lazlo.
Oh, I hate Cat
Why are we
Lasso.
forgetting so much
I
of these
loved
guys?
Camp Lazlo.
Thanks,
I
so
can't
sir.
tell you. I can't tell you a single thing that ever happened in Camp Lazlo. All I know is I enjoyed it.
Same.
Same. You really remind me of the good ones, boy. You're not gonna lie.
Yeah.
One thing I want to say about Flapjack is that the scene with grow up, I'm 38 years old.
Oh yeah.
I still go back
And
to that
then,
scene every once in a while. I love it.
Oh.
And
Say that
well,
again.
The
the
scene
best
where it's like
cartoon
a
of all
child
time.
and he thought he was a child, but then the child turns out to be a grown man.
Yeah, fellas.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, continue,
mentioned the
Joel.
first two. I mentioned the first two when I start, but I forget of the main one. Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Oh, top 10.
But
That
Top
show's
that's a
10.
classic.
fantastic.
Top
Don't
Yeah,
three
even
for
worry
me,
about
bro.
it.
Jesus
Y'all,
Christ.
Don't even worry.
that show's so good.
Who never watched Courage Dog never grew up with cartoon. That's all
The
I-
Ramses
I never
episode.
really watched Nick or Disney, so like, yeah.
The Ramses
sadly.
episode
Y'all ever-
created like long-lasting impressions on me,
Ramses?
bro.
y'all ever
Yeah.
I
watch
remember when I used to get
y'all used to
Disney on
watch
Channel 40.
Imagination Movers?
No,
No.
Oh shit.
I don't know what the hell is that. That's
I
like
hear about
asking
it,
me if
but
I ever
I
watched
never grew up with
Captain
that.
Planet.
I used to watch Captain
What
Planet.
is that,
Those
eh?
are
I don't know
boomerang.
Captain Planet.
Exactly, Sean. I don't even know where it is.
If you watch that, I
I
don't care about the environment.
Yeah.
I mean, who cares about the environment back in the 2000s?
Some
You know,
people
you're
Collie.
right.
You're right, Collie.
Naturally
You're
right.
right. Collie, it's your talking.
Yeah.
All right, Lachlan.
That's
What do they
why. That's
have?
why we like this stuff.
Yeah, Lachlan. What do you have on
Asian
Beijing
TV.
I mean, literally all I used to do as a kid was just like sit down in front of a TV and watch it from like morning until like evening, whenever. So basically, like all of my memories from my childhood are just TV shows. Like basically all the Cartoon Network shows that were named above. Pokemon was like my favorite show from like ever. I used to watch it so much. I still watch it now because
I still
the
try
current
not
is really good. But yeah,
I try to
like
start from scratch. I kind of hard considering considering the crap I used to go on in Gen 1.
oh yeah.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, so like I watched Pokemon. Pokemon is basically one of the biggest series that's like shaped my life on a whole. Like I love the Pokemon franchise a lot. I all started from me just as a kid really enjoying watching the show. And now I'm obsessed with like the game. Basically all forms of Pokemon. It's like still very much controls my life. And I all started from a very young age and I'm really grateful for that. It's also kind of responsible for some of the bad things in my life because I feel like I was bullied on account of the fact that I was not able to let go of this show, but you know what? We move on. Otherwise, like I said, I watched a lot of Cartoon Network. So Girl Match to Billy and Mandy, Kid Next Door, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends were like some of my favorites. Ben 10, Naruto.
Oh yeah.
When Naruto started.
I never really. I mean, I
remember
had a
Naruto.
DVD with like the first 4 episodes of Naruto,
Mhm.
but it never really grew up with my child. I never really grew up with it. It's only like when I reached my teens, I was like, yeah, dog, Naruto is
I would
shit.
start talking about probably never
When I
stopped.
really
So I
started.
never reached
Yeah.
it. So.
Well, I remember like it started playing. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And I started watching it. And I was like, "Yo, this is amazing!" And that was like my first.
It's not really a
like,
challenge show for me because I didn't really watch it until I was like 13. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all know what's Muppet Top Shop?
We do. Well, I do.
No.
I don't know everyone
Yeah.
else, but I know it.
I know
It's
A lot of
not good.
people
I know it.
that I've spoken to, bro, a lot of people I've spoken to
It's supposed to
never
be.
heard of Muppet Top's Shop, and it was a
I've never heard
very good show.
It was
a
awful.
very good show.
Yeah,
It was a
man.
good
Yeah,
show.
good.
It had
Muppet
too
is
much
good.
clutter, and when I was that age, I was all about clutter, and it was a good show. Same with
Anyway.
Bear in the Big Blue House. Okay, good night.
I like Bear.
Moon. Okay.
I kind
shit.
of miss that show, dog. Bear in Big Blue House.
I never watched Space.
Speaking of, I also used to watch a lot of PBS Kids.
Oh,
because like I said,
same.
just watch TV.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Rogers
Dragon
is my
Tail.
childhood idol. I love Mr. Rogers.
Yeah. Arthur, Read Between the Lions,
Yes. Holy shit.
Cyber Chase.
Cyber Chase. Yeah, I love it.
Was
Even
that
though
show?
I don't
Was that show with the
Like-
dog and the man, and he used to draw on his little notepad?
Blue's Clues?
Blue's Clues.
Yes.
Blues. Oh my god. I have like 4 tapes of that. Well, had 40. I don't know where it went now.
Super dog.
Crypto the Super.
Oh
was
yeah, I used
average.
to subscribe to the Super
The
Dog.
Justice League series,
It
on
was
the
like
other hand,
Conan, but he was a dog.
the Justice League series was
Kevin,
fire.
That was good. That was
Oh
good.
no, that's it. Justice League after Pokemon, the Justice League Unlimited series is probably like the biggest shape
I
of my
love that
childhood.
series. It's so good. And also
I loved it so much.
X-Men Evolution.
Oh,
I watched a bit of X-Men
And the original
Unlimited.
X-Men in the 90s too.
original
I
X-Men,
watched that
yeah.
too.
Also
it
Teen
also had
Titans.
Teen Titans, yeah.
Teen Titans. Yeah.
Young
My gym
Justice.
partner's a monkey.
My gym partner's a monkey, yeah.
Super
We really
Robot
didn't
Monkey
do
Hyper
every
Force.
cartoon episode.
Power Rangers.
That was another good one.
Me and David
Oh my
like
God.
watch Power Rangers all the time. It's great.
Clifford
Oh,
the
yeah,
big
no.
red dog.
Specifically like Dino Thunder and SPD were like my
Clifford.
childhood.
Yeah.
Hey, we.
Same.
Guys, Clifford the big red dog.
Nah.
I mean, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
Really?
never fucked
No?
with
It
Clifford.
was
That's
Never.
a good
It
Really?
was
Yeah, Yumi.
rude for
They're
like,
good
these two
classic,
stories
yeah.
all and no one cared. So
Right. I want everybody to name one more show. Because like we're doing this for a
okay,
while.
I'm not done though.
What the
One
f-
more.
I didn't get to finish my turn.
One
Okay,
more.
Damn.
okay.
One
Lachlan,
more.
you finish up then. Lachlan, you finish up.
But yeah, like I said, a lot of PBS shows, Cyber Chase especially. Arthur I watched a lot. There were a few other shows that are stuff in my mind now. And then what was a big deal for me was that we didn't have Nickelodeon growing up. But then when I would go to St. Lucia, we'd have Nickelodeon there. So I would always watch a lot of Nickelodeon whenever I went to St. Lucia. So that was when I got to watch like Nick Jr. shows like what's it called? Well, like Blue's Clues. There was like a 3D version of Blue's Clues called Blue's Room. And it was like Blue was like someone in a fursuit who was like walking around, and then Blue had
Oh my god.
yeah. And then Blue had like a little brother named Sprinkles, and then the song was like "Me and You, Sprinkles too" in Blue's Room. I used to watch that show religiously. I don't know why. Yeah. And like usually I'd be watching that, and my cousin would be watching Winx Club because he was obsessed with the Winx Club. Watched a fair amount of Winx Club with her.
Yeah, Wings Club was good.
Yeah.
I don't
I'm
like
not
Wings
sure.
Club.
Wasn't
Yeah.
it like a show
That was
similar
great.
to Wings Club? I'm trying to remember the name. I think it was Witch.
You mean Witches? Witch?
Not-
Yeah,
Yes, yeah,
which
just
I know
Witch.
sound like an
think it's
acronym or
Witch.
something.
Yeah, because I did used to watch Witch back in the day as well. And like, I didn't really. I don't think I watched as much SpongeBob or like anything like that. I'm trying. What else was on Nickelodeon back in the day?
Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh yeah, I did like Fairly Odd Parents.
Mhm.
Never
I
watched
also
it.
remember it was like a boy show that used to show on Cartoon Network. I think I used to like that as well, like back in the day.
What?
And then, of course, you have to name like one of the greatest shows of all time, Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
rewatched that like a few years ago, and I want to rewatch it again because it's just that good.
It's really good, yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
it's
it's
so
good.
not
good.
specifically cartoons, right? So like Drake and Josh.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, okay. Everybody just name one more show. Because yeah, we're doing this for a while now.
Okay.
Alright,
That's
good job
School
everybody.
Survival Guide.
Oh
Whoa.
yeah, that one too.
What?
Everybody just name one more show and we can move on.
Dragon Tales.
Dragon Tales.
I
That's so
said
Raven.
that.
Tails, Dragon Tails.
Oh,
Oh,
you
God,
said
don't make
Dragon
me-
Tales already? If you
Well,
said
nobody
Dragon Tales
heard
already,
me, but,
then I'm
yeah.
going to say everything Winnie the Pooh.
Alright, yeah.
That's so
Sure.
Raven.
Not really.
Oh, do you remember that like big like crossover they did of like Sweet Zach and Sweet Life of Zach and Cody and
Yes.
the third one?
Sweet Life on
Hannah
Deck with Hannah
Hannah
Montana.
Montana.
No, that's so. Is
That's
that
so the
so
Sweet
sweet
Life
life
of
of
Hannah
Hannah
Witches on
Montana?
Deck with Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
It was Witches that with
Yeah.
replay Sweet Life on Deck and
Yeah.
Hannah Montana.
It was
Yeah, I like that
with that
episode. I
Raven.
like that crossover episode. That was good.
Yeah.
That
Those
Raven
were
was
good.
good too.
I remember that So Raven was like the first show I saw that like addressed racism. And I was like, whoa, this is amazing.
What?
That So Raven has like the episode about racism.
Damn. I didn't
Yeah.
even
Nice.
see that one. Or
It
remember.
was like the one where like she wanted to go work at a store, and then she and Chelsea went to volunteer for the same store, and then well, not volunteer, but like to work there. And then she was really good at everything, but Chelsea was really bad at everything. But then Chelsea still got the job, and then she saw it in a vision that the woman was saying it was because she didn't hire black people. And like, I didn't understand it as a kid, but like, looking back on it, that I'm older, like, yo, they did this like they were before their time with this, you know? Because no one was really talking about that back in the day.
And then suddenly racism became a huge deal.
Yeah.
And it hurts
Suddenly
my-
people realize, wait, racism's a thing? Since when?
Racism was invented in 2002. Alright, anyways, yeah. Moving on now. I hope that trip down memory lane was enjoyable.
It
I
was.
cry, Nose. I cry. Honest to God, I cry.
Okay. You,
I'm
you
not
good?
projecting you.
Yeah, I good.
Go ahead, boy. I'm sorry.
All right. So we like more than halfway through now. So that means everybody please take a sip of water for the drinks break.
What if I want to take a gulp?
Hey, listen.
I do hydrate.
Oh,
I just
Collie, you must hydrate or else you will dehydrate.
yes.
True.
I love you,
That
Charles.
is so stupid.
Anyways, next up, Dillon.
Yes, sir.
I wanted to talk with you specifically about our experience in the haunted house.
Okay, yeah. I am ready.
So I guess like to start things off.
Lead the conversation.
Yeah. Okay, let me explain how things are supposed to go. We had permission to use the entire upper 6th block except the chapel, the dean's office, and the guidance council office, I believe. Is that correct, Dylan?
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So that's like
they were dead ends anyway, so I don't know who's gonna use it.
yeah, but that gave us access to all of the classrooms on the 2nd floor, and also the language lab and
But
the bio
no, we
room.
didn't use the language lab either.
We use the bio room instead, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
The plan.
Well, it's kind of hard to like take out everything from the language lab.
Yeah. So the plan is that it's just
Yeah.
one big hallway. There's an exit at the end of the hallway that leads back outside. So we bring them up the stairs to, one entrance in, one entrance out, right? So we'd bring them up the stairs.
Yeah.
We'd carry them into a room. Me, I'd be dressed up in, well, it wasn't really a costume. It was just clothes to like hide my silhouette and also cover my face. So I just look big and tall and scary. I would come up behind them while they're sitting in the room. I'd be hiding at the back of the room. They're not facing me, so they're not going to see me coming. In theory, I would go up, sneak up behind them, scare them. Then I would walk out to the back room, signal them to follow me. I would go out the window. We'd like build stuff so I could step out easily, but I could step through without, the steps in front. Then they'd be led into another room. They'd sit down. I think we explained the story beforehand that, reports went missing or whatever. Dylan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they would be in the room and they'd be sitting down. Then we'd have another friend who'd be hiding in place. He'd just jump out, start screaming. I would burst into the room while, our friend is on the ground, writhing in pain and screaming. Well, acting. I would go in, turn off the lights, grab my friend by the ankle, drag him out to the door, slam the door behind me. While, everybody is trying to collect
But
themselves.
he was in place as like a
he's
member
a
of
plant.
the group.
He's a plant, yeah.
Yeah, so everybody
in
thought
on
that
it.
he was in on the haunted house as well.
Right.
I mean, sorry, everybody thought he was part of like a patron as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So then, after like they tried to collect themselves after, the jump scare of me just bursting into the room, I cut the lights. They would exit that room. They would see we got, female friends to stand up and pretend to be little kidnapped girls behind glass. So they would go, they'd see the girl locked behind the room, or whatever. They'd go into a back room. In that back room, they'd be told they need to go into a smaller room or something like that. I forgot what happens in that room specifically.
After they leave the room where you drag him out of, they would
see the girl.
See the girl, and she would say she wants her toy, and she would tell them that her toy in her bedroom.
Right.
So the door to leave, which you would leave through the classroom when you left, that door would be locked, and then the door on the right, which would lead to her bedroom, would be open.
Right.
Yeah.
So they'd go into the bedroom. They'd get locked in a smaller room where we'd have another friend.
Yeah.
Who's
even
hiding.
though they could get the toy first, if they walk in the room first, it was fine, right?
Yeah.
But if they look into the room, because that smaller room there's a smaller room inside a room, right? So
Like a
it
big
have a little
closet.
window. Yeah, it have a window. So from outside you get this look like a closet. This look like a closet,
It's like the
right? And
weirdest
then if you go in,
construction. I don't know why it's like that.
yeah, I don't know why they do that. And then it have somebody else in that room. It had Aaron in that room, I think.
Yeah.
And he would just be like it have like clothes and quotes all over the place, and he would just lay down in a pile of clothes. And when they walk in the room, uh,
The door would
would
lock
close behind
behind
them and
them.
lock them in.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And then he would like get up from the pile of clothes and like scare them,
Yes, that's scared
and
them.
then they would leave, and then they would go and I'd have a small. I don't know where we get our bed from. I can't remember where we get our bed from, but
We had another friend under the bed hiding. Yeah.
yeah, we had another friend under the bed, and then the teddy bear would be right on like the side of the bed, and then when they walked to pick it up, he would grab it and pull it under the bed.
And then yeah, after that they would take the toy, exit the room,
Mhm.
go into the last room where I would be. You know, after like scaring them twice, I'd be there with the girl, and we'd both wave them away. And then they'd
Yeah,
leave through the
both
exit,
of them
and that was
stand
it.
up at the end and wave, and
Yeah.
and then that was the whole
The
thing.
the
And
whole
then they would
story
be
is
straight.
that the little girl going with the monster after whoever.
Yeah,
That's how it's
after, yeah.
supposed to go.
Okay.
In
All I
practice.
remember, my
In
my
practice.
favorite part was that the first, like, okay, we end up guiding them through, right? Because the first person who went was like a
They got
Muslim
lost.
family.
They got
It was a cute
lost.
little Muslim family, and they got lost. And I was like, all right, fellas, we gotta go in and
We realized
we
that
gotta guide them
we have
through.
to actually help them through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next time
But you see, because the problem with it was if we made it linear, right?
Then it's just boring.
Just every year to do it linear, and it's so boring. I just walk through this pathway. Ooh, jump scare. Ooh, something fall. Like it had no interaction, right? And we had to make it. I wanted it to be longer, and I wanted it to be more immersive than that. So like, we couldn't make it linear. So, whatever. But yeah, go ahead, Ali.
Yeah. So one of the worst moments. So I talked about, after bursting into the room, run in, grab my friend, after cutting out the lights, because there's a plug on plugging into the wall, I would just run in, unplug it, grab my friend, drag him out, slam the door behind me. The door didn't have a lock. Right, that was one thing. I had to hold it closed and wait for them to leave. What happened with these little kids is that they start running after me and trying to force open the door. So there's like an army of children on the other side of the door trying to open it back up. Also, another thing that happened, we started taking bigger groups because we would taking so long with the smaller groups I was using. So there's this group of 8 kids in there. And let me preface this by saying my face is covered in cloth. It's difficult to
Ali!
see.
I know this exact moment because I was like, nobody signed up for me, Ali. I don't know what you're doing.
There's too many kids.
Are we talking about the incident?
Yes. So
Dun, dun, dun.
I just know, I can barely see when I cut the lights. My face is covered. Everything is dark. I can't see anything. I just have to run in a straight line, grab my friend, drag him out. What happened was, this poor little girl ended up in my path. In case you didn't know.
I don't know why. We sit down, everybody at the table, right? She see Ali running and she get up, she ready to run.
This poor little girl.
He was ready to run too. That was the problem. That was the real
In case
issue.
you did not know, I am 6'3" and I'm sprinting into the room. I see the silhouette, in my path, and I walk right through her. This poor little girl gets bulldozed. Probably traumatized. And yeah, I basically tackled that poor little girl with the full running force. She's just standing up, and just imagine, you're just a little girl trying to enjoy yourself, going to the haunted house for some scares. The lights cut out, and you just feel something hit you and you fall on the ground. Everybody is screaming. There's nothing but like sounds of chaos. And you just like
Nah. And the worst part is too because because uh because he was a plant, right? She probably think, wait, what gonna happen to we in here if I get bounced down and he get kidnapped?
yeah. Another thing that was like really crappy was that we had these preteens. Imagine like having like these
Oh
female
god.
friends like
Oh
volunteering to help us out
god.
of the goodness of their hearts. And these
Yeah.
dumbass preteens like start harassing the poor girls. I was like,
Yeah. I was there and I was like, guys, come on. First of all, gross.
What we ended up doing was like we
Like,
started giving them knives. Like that works.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I remember that.
One
Right
of our
after
friends-
that happened.
Yeah, one of our friends had
Yeah,
a knife.
right after that happened, we give her the knife. Yeah.
And then
I
like
will not.
one more crazy thing that happened, like we had a imagine having the guy under the bed.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
one of the
They-
dudes pissed him
they-
off.
One,
So
yeah.
he flipped the bed
Bruh.
underneath it. And because like he was really like warmer in there, he was shirtless. And the dude is like ripped.
Yeah.
It must have been like
I
absolutely
love that.
horrifying. Like, the super
No,
buff
no,
guy just
because
pop out and,
I
like,
hear all the
underneath bed.
commotion, right? Because I don't go in that room with them, right? Because they're supposed to get the teddy bear. When they come back out the room, I would tell them to go give the girl, right?
Yeah.
And like, I just hear all the ruckus, right? So I tell them go give the girl it. So I walk in the room. I just see the bed. Like, first of all, as I said before, I don't know where we get the bed from, right? And then I walk in the room, and the bed in ruins. And I was like, I just see, I don't care. I see Andy standing there. I was like, Andy, wait, hold on. First of all, what happened? Secondly, why are you shirtless?
Like I'm in the room across, I just look over and see the bed flip up and he's standing up. Like, the one picture of Travis Scott. I was like, what the fuck going on?
Yeah.
No.
So yeah,
Yeah.
Sounds like you guys had a great time.
we did
That
not.
was great.
It was great and bad at the same time.
I kind of laughing too hard for.
I had fun, right?
But
Like,
then we closed it down early because
We just
we
get
worked
tired.
for like
we were exhausted.
we worked for like 6 hours straight with no breaks, and then
Dragging
They was
somebody
like,
around,
no, we had a-
like that tires
Yeah.
you out.
yeah, and then there was like, no, you gotta keep going, and I was like, nah. I run in this, and I say we done because everybody's super tired.
Yeah.
Nobody eats, nobody do anything, And
And
it was kind of sad too because everybody we talked to was like, yeah, the haunted house was the best part,
If we
And
could
I
have
was
gone
like, I just
longer, I would
feel
have
bad.
loved to. But I was just drained.
Yeah, same.
Alexa was there.
It's because the line was packed the whole time because
Yeah.
everybody who walked out was like, yeah, you all need to go to the haunted house. So it's not like
Because they never
I
know
could,
what gonna
like I mean in
But it
theory I
felt
could have been
experience
like,
every time.
yeah, we taking a half an hour break or whatever, but like they didn't want to let we do that. So I was like, oh, we can't take a break? Fine, we closing.
Yeah. So that was a great time.
10 out of 10 would do it. Like,
Anyways, I feel like we'll just pull up the sleep paralysis stuff because we are already over time that we said we're going to spend.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
yeah.
That's good.
There was some long rant.
Yeah. Yo, have like
Yeah.
any closing remarks?
we went off on the childhood TV shows.
We did. We absolutely did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So like
I
8 out of 10.
guess.
So yeah,
Mhm.
closing remarks. Let's go down the line, Lachlan.
There was another show I forgot to mention, but I also just remember the show Robot Boy, and I really liked Robot Boy. It was about a robot named Robot Boy, and then the robot would turn into like a boy because it would start from like a rescue
Nah, I need you to stop. I personally need you to
a
stop.
robot man, and the robot man would fight against other robots and destroy those robots, and I thought it was really cool.
All right, so fellas, I need to head out there because my static.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
ended
we
wrapping up right now, Julia.
Do we wrap it up or Drew?
Dylan.
10 out of 10.
Why
would
to
do a
let
haunted
Jarool
house
do
again.
his account so he can
Meat.
leave? That was my closing remark. Why to let Jarool do his so he
Jarool,
can leave?
Any final words?
Honestly, I have no idea what to say.
Collie.
Me? Oof, wow, you just. Alright.
Um,
Huh?
One more thing. You see Super Rubber Monkey Team Hyperforce, bro?
Sure.
What?
That used to be a banger. I don't know
Yeah,
if
you're right.
anybody remember
I
that
remember
show,
the
but
show,
it
yes.
was.
Nah, you're right.
You're right. Sharma?
I have a happy Diwali. Don't like fireworks.
Shub Diwali.
through the
Very
light.
true.
And I
Oh
will
yeah,
just say,
enjoy Diwali.
Shub.
to end things off, if you are that little girl from the haunted house, I am so sorry. So incredibly sorry.
Didn't mean it.
It is completely my fault. But
That
also
wasn't
yours.
even
Don't
the
step in my
only
way.
little girl to be injured that day as a result of Prez.
Okay, maybe it's a good thing you guys closed early.
Yeah.
Spirit, a little girl run up to you in the haunted house and you just like, what do you shout to yo?
No, like she ran into my
Yeah.
path while I was running and get clear away.
And his path was not altered as a result.
Man,
Unstoppable
He was
force versus
unstoppable,
very
right?
movable object.
Incredibly movable object.
it was a stampede there.
Anyways, look both ways
Bas-
before I cross the street. Anyways, from everybody here, this has been BTA Podcast episode 14. Good night.
Cue the
Good
outro.
night.